Right, good afternoon
Hello.
and welcome to this session of the hand-under-hand technique. So thanks ever so much for coming along today. So the title of this course is Hand Under Hand. My name's Fiona Andrews and I work for a charity called Dementia Forward, and we support people who are living in North Yorkshire who have dementia. So one of the techniques that I'm going to show you today is helpful for people who work in health and social care or people who are supporting people with dementia. And so we'll go through that as the session sort of continues. Before we start, let me just give you some housekeeping rules. If you would just have your phones on silent, because it's only a short session, so it would be really good to just not have any interruptions if you're not waiting for an urgent phone call. And just to let you know that the toilets, if you go out of this door here to my right, and then if you turn left, it's the first door on your right if you need to use the loo. Okay? So, as I've said, this course is called the Hand Under Hand course. And some of the aims of the course I'm going to talk to you about, what we're going to go through is we're going to explain what the hand under hand technique is. I'm going to show you how to approach the person in a supportive stance using good non-verbal communications. We're then going to move into the hand under hand technique, and then we're going to move in from the hand under hand into the supportive stance and do that safely. And then from the supportive stance, we're going to take a few steps and show you how easy it is to kind of start to move people about using this hand under hand. The hand under hand is a Teeper Snow initiative. So what I've done, I've given you some workbooks here. Kevin, I know that you said that you're a little bit hard of sight, so I've made yours in larger font. So is that okay? Can you read that?
That's really helpful, thank you.
Brilliant,
yeah,
right,
great.
okay. So you've got your workbooks there. The workbooks are going to go through all of the steps of the hand under hand, but I've also got like a visual demonstration here on the PowerPoint slides there if you want kind of a visual look at kind of what's happening there. Also at the back of your workshops, if you have a look at the back there, what I've put is I've put all of the links and all of the references to the YouTube channels and to some other useful resources that you might want to have a look at if you need a little bit of a refresher when we leave here. So, after all of that, let's find who we have in the room. Would you like to introduce yourselves and just tell us why you're here?
So, my name is Claire Halliday, so hello, nice to meet you, Fiona.
And you?
I volunteer for a charity that supports people with dementia, so it would be really helpful for me to know as much as I can about this.
Excellent, so that's the right course for you, Claire. Well done. Yeah.
Hi, my name's Kev Bagley. I've just joined a care home where there's people with dementia, and I just feel that by attending this I'm going to learn quite a lot, both about the mental state and also about the hand-in-hand technique.
Yeah,
so I really appreciate that.
Excellent. So before we start with the hand under hand technique, what I want to do is just ask you, in the course of your work, have you kind of come across any issues of being able to kind of struggle with moving people from one space to another? Have you come across anything, Claire?
Yes, what I found is that some of our clients can get a bit distressed. We need to move them to another room, for example, and it's hard to do this when they're actually a bit upset, really.
Yeah, and that's one of the common themes that we kind of come across, and that's why the hand in hand will come in useful. Yeah.
Well, I've just really started, so I'm brand new to the game, but I have witnessed the sort of thing that Claire just mentioned, so that's why I thought, right, I'm going to take up on this thing. And to be fair to the care home, they're allowing me to do it as well, so
excellent.
I'm chuffed. Yeah.
Excellent, that's absolutely great. What I'm going to do then is I'm going to start off, because there's a few different stages to go through, so we're going to take it nice and steady. And we're kind of going to do a few sort of practical examples, and then you can kind of do it with each other just to kind of get the feel for it, because it's really good to kind of like do this practically as well as just talk about it. So what I'm going to do is to start off with, and can I use you, Claire, as an example? So I'm going to show you how we start off the hand under hand, which is a really good technique to...
Would you like me to stand?
Yeah, if you can stand up. So we've mentioned that one of the first things that we need to do is we need to approach the person and use really good non-verbal communications. So to start off with a hand under hand, what we need to do is to approach the person, really good non-verbal communication, so a nice big smile, a nice big open face, and then introduce yourself. Hi, Claire. Do a wave, because what we want to do is we want to attract the attention of the person who might be distressed. Hi, Claire. My name's Fiona, and then we're going to move into a handshake. How are you doing? Yeah. We know that social skills remain almost right until the very end with dementia, so a handshake is a really good thing to do. So how did that feel?
Yeah, it felt good.
Yeah, okay. And it's quite simplistic thing to do.
Yeah.
It's not a big sort of false thing to do, is it either?
Mhm.
So can I ask you to demonstrate that on Kev?
Okay, so hello Kev, my name's Claire. Hi, it's really lovely to meet you.
Thank you.
Excellent. Yeah, that's really good non-verbal communications. And you said your name and you said his name, and that's exactly perfect.
Yeah, it was.
Are you gonna?
It's good, really.
Yeah.
It was
You
good
have a
as
go.
well.
You have a go, Kev. Yeah.
Okay. Hi, Claire. My name's Kev. It's really good to see you. Can I shake your hand? Thank you.
Yeah, that's absolutely brilliant.
I did say, can I shake your hand, but I did, as I said, it's a nice smile.
Do you know what? It doesn't really matter what you say, as long as you put a hand out, most people will just automatically take your hand. So whatever you feel comfortable with, and you're going to know your people better than I
You're not
do.
taking it, you're asking as well, aren't you?
Exactly.
Uh-huh.
Yes, you are. Right. So you just sit down.
Yeah, thank you.
So that's kind of the first steps for the hand under hand. There's a few different steps, and you know, if you want to have a look at this PowerPoint here, you can see that there's lots of different ways that we can actually use the hand under hand. But what we're going to use it for today is to start encouraging a person to move into a different space, because sometimes we can kind of get stuck, and what we don't want to do either is we don't want to try to kind of pull the person because we want them to go somewhere else and they might be resistant to it.
Yeah.
So the hand under hand technique allows the person to have a lot more dignity and also a lot more autonomy and independence over their own bodies, right? So what we're doing is we're really acting with the person instead of doing to the person, right? So I'm going to sort of show you the next step of the hand under hand. I'm going to demonstrate it on you, Kev, if that's okay.
Okay, yeah.
Right, okay, so if you stand up. Right, so remember the first steps of what we do. Hi, Kev. My name's Fiona. How are you? Yeah, and you're going to take my hand, hopefully, because that's what most people will do. Now, what I'm going to do from this point onwards is I am going to let go of your hand, because we can't stay like this forever. I'm going to let go of your hand, but I'm going to move it into what we call a butterfly. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my hand around your thumb like this, yeah? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to move to the side like this, so I'm alongside of you, and your hand is going to be on the top of my hand. Okay?
Yeah.
So, let me just demonstrate it on you, Claire, so that you can see what it feels like.
Yeah.
So, good non-verbal communications. Hi, Claire, I'm Fiona. How are you? And you're going to shake my hand. I'm then going to move into the butterfly, and then I'm going to put my hand around the base of your thumb, and then I'm going to tip your hand, so your hand's on the top, and I'm going to come round to the side, and I'm going to stand right next to you. Yeah? And that's because we're doing this together. I'm not doing it to you. Okay. So, can I get, Kev, can you do that practice on Claire and see what it feels like?
Yeah. Hi, Claire. I'm Kev. Nice to see you.
Little bit confusing.
Yeah, sorry about that.
No, that's absolutely fine, because it seems simplistic, but it is a lot of things to speak about.
Yeah.
So, try it again, Kev.
Hi, Claire. Nice to see you. I hold your hand. Thank you. Butterfly.
Butterfly. Butterfly, that's it. And then, just step back a bit.
Yeah.
Butterfly, and then her hand on base around the thumb. That's it. Her hand on top and around.
Yeah.
And that's great. Keep that hand on her shoulder.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, absolutely great. Yeah. So just try that really quickly one more time, Kev, because
Just feel a little bit with a bit of a lady and that.
That's absolutely fine.
Yeah.
That's absolutely fine.
Hi, Claire. Can I hold your hand a minute? Thank you, my love. Nice to see you.
And the hand goes on the shoulder.
Oh.
It is quite tricky,
It is,
isn't it?
it is. Yeah.
Right, okay, you come there, Kev, because you get in there. You get in there.
Yeah.
So Claire, can you try on Kev?
So, hello Kev, my name's Claire. It's really lovely to meet you.
That's it. Base of the thumb. His hand's on the top, and you come round to the side, and you go into what we call the supportive stance. Excellent, excellent.
Yeah.
Kev, I'm just going to ask you to do it one more time, okay?
Okay.
So non-verbal, yes.
My name's Kev.
Yes.
Can I take your hand and shake your
Yes.
hand? Nice to see you, my love.
Round to top and That's it. And remember, on our shoulder like that. Excellent.
Thank you.
Well done. So, how did that feel?
It felt quite natural, a natural progression. Nothing
Yes.
aggressive, nothing threatening. It felt fine.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Excellent. What about you?
I think for a man taking hold of a lady,
Yeah.
just a little bit.
Yeah. It can feel a little bit strange. But what I would say to you is,
You shouldn't do what you do.
yeah, and if you do it with confidence, if you're a bit hesitant, it might feel a bit strange. But if you practice this, there's a lot of the stuff that I've sent you that you can have a look through on YouTube.
Yeah.
If you just practice it so that it comes a little bit more natural and you've got a bit more confidence about it, it won't feel strange at all to the other person. All right?
Cool.
Because there is the next step to this. So what we're going to do is we're just going to take you on to the final step. And so we're going to link a lot of this together. And so what I want you to do now is I want you to do the hi and the non-verbal communications. And then I want you to go into the hand under hand. And then what we're going to do is I'm going to show you a really good way to get the person to actually start to walk with you. Okay? So Kev, I'm going to use you as a guinea pig for now.
Yeah.
Right? So, hi Kev, I'm Fiona. Nice to meet you. Yeah, that's the MVCs, and then the handshake. I'm then going to move into the butterfly, and then I'm going to take hold of the bottom of your thumb like this, and then I'm going to move into the supportive stance, which is around like this, which was what we said. Okay. Now, if I was to say to you, your hands on the top, so you've got a lot of control over what we're doing now. But I really have got the control because I've got the leverage. So what I can do now is I can point and say, let's go there, Kev. Let's go there, right? So I'm giving you a visual and a verbal instruction, and then I can give you just a little bit of a nudge, and we can both walk there together.
Okay.
Yeah? How does that feel?
Yeah, not so bad, yeah.
All right? Okay. Right, Claire. Claire, do you want to just see if you can do that with Kev?
Okay, so hi Kev, my name's Claire.
Hi.
It's lovely to meet you, by the way. Yeah.
Butterfly and around.
Kev, let's go over here, sweetie, shall we?
Okay, thank you. Yeah.
Excellent. Really well done. Right, Kev.
Yeah, but I'm part of the picture because I'm facing the other way and I think,
That's
oh,
all
I'm
right.
just
And we haven't got a lot of space to work in, so I'm just going to push these chairs back a little bit, right? So we've got a little bit more space. And let's try it one more time. So, Kev.
Hi, Claire. My name's Kev. Can I take your hand? Thank you.
Butterfly.
Nice to see you. Butterfly.
Round the base and around. That's it. Hand on the shoulder. And then point the instruction.
Can I take you that way up there? Point that way, look. Is that okay?
So a better instruction would be, let's go here. Instead of shall we, because that's a question. So let's go here.
Right, okay, yeah. Let's go this way where I'm pointing. Is that all right, my love? Okay.
Yeah, that's it. Off you go. Well done.
Yeah.
Kev. All I would say is because it's very difficult to move away from a question.
Yeah.
So when you said let's go that way, then you said do you want to? Or something right?
Yeah.
So it's just a lot better, a lot less confusing.
No, I don't want to.
Yeah,
take
exactly.
away options.
So take away the options. Let's go that way. Okay. So absolutely well done. Can you see how that kind of helps a person feel less cared for, if you like, and more kind of like we're moving to a different space together. I want to move to that space, and you kind of want to you can come with me, but I'm giving you a lot of
support rather than instruction.
Absolutely. Can you see how this might benefit you in the job that you're working in?
Absolutely. Yeah.
So what do you think might be some of the benefits of using this technique in your job? Can you see any that pops out?
Well, I think personally in the past where I felt I had to speak to people to get them to do what I want, and of course there's a lot of confusion there, so words are just causing confusion, whereas this takes away the stress for the client and actually helps them as well as helping us.
Absolutely.
It simplifies everything.
But we're still being direct with kind of what we want
I think
to
the
do.
non-verbals mean a lot. I think the actual non-verbals I mean a lot to somebody,
Yeah,
picking their attention,
absolutely.
and it's friendly, isn't it?
It's really friendly.
It's
So
really
what we're doing is we're building a relationship.
Yeah.
Rather than kind of like you're the cared for and I'm the carer.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we're more kind of like doing what we call
I need
person-centered care. Yeah. So excellent. Let's see what you've learned. I'm going to just go on to just a little quiz, just so that we can kind of see whether we've kind of got it all in. So can you remember what the name of the technique is?
Hand in hand.
Hand in hand, exactly. So can you just give me some examples as how it reduces distress?
Go on.
They're non-verbal.
Yeah.
The non-verbal, I think, is the only, you know,
Yeah.
the high and then the non-verbal. I think that just takes away.
Yeah, having to understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So they're hearing and seeing at the same time.
Yeah,
Perfect.
it simplifies everything basically. It
So,
really
yeah.
simplifies
Yeah.
everything
Absolutely.
for both people, by the way. Yeah.
Definitely.
But,
And
yeah.
so how can this be a supportive tool when working in dementia care?
Well, I think people who work in dementia care, and I think people who would know about dementia care would see the obvious abilities for using it really.
Would you say dignity?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
It's a dignified approach and just a big help, I think, for everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's non-threatening. It as well as being dignified, it's very non-threatening for people. It's
Yeah.
friendly, if anything, and 9 times out of 10, you're going to get the best out of a client by using this
Definitely.
approach. Mm-hmm.
So remember, in your workbooks, you've got all of this information. Everything that was on the PowerPoint is in here, and all the links to the back you can click on
Yeah.
as a reference after this. Thank you ever so much for coming along with the session
No,
today.
thank you.
Thank you as
Thank
well.
you.
It was